I noticed that I was fortunate enough to sit in rehearsal in the hall, and songs like Black Peter and West LA Fadeaway, that one actually with the strings reminded me of kind of like 70s Marvin Gaye, kind of that Motown 70s, or like the Undisputed Truth, something with like a lot of strings, and it completely changed the song for me. And then with Black Peter, there was that kind of New Orleans kind of shuffling drum, and it just kind of made the song new, which was pretty amazing.
Yeah, Black Peter takes on this whole kind of New Orleans-y funeral dirge vibe, which is what the marching in the streets and the second line and all that, where a lot of New Orleans music came from. And the arrangement for that is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And you're right about West L.A. It reminds me of like Curtis Mayfield or something. It's that era, and that's one of the reasons that I chose it, because I was going to eliminate it because it's a kind of a blues song, and for the most part I wasn't picking the blues songs. But for that song, it seemed to make it more era specific, and it brings out the lyric and makes the lyric more like a movie soundtrack to like some like B plus movie
like
or
some
something.
Shaft or something. It really has
exactly
that vibe
what I was
to
thinking.
it. Were there any that you chose and maybe surprised you that worked, or surprised you that didn't work?
I thought about some songs like Mississippi Half Step, and I abandoned it because it seemed too one-dimensional. It didn't seem like the symphony arrangement was making any sense, or that was taking it any further. All the ones that we chose tended to work really well, and some of them, I guess, surprised me. There were obvious ones like Terrapin Station, where there was a symphony on the original version, so I chose that to get back to something that the Dead never really did. They never did that on the road. I thought it would be nice to bring that back. And we have 4 or 5 new songs that we're adding this year that I'm excited about as well.
You said you spoke to Phil Lesh before you got into the project. Have any of those guys had a chance to hear it the first time around, or will they be able to this time around? Have they given you any feedback on that?
Bob Weir came and joined me for 2 of the nights in San Francisco, one of which was Jerry's birthday. And Bob and Jeff Comenti, who is the keyboard player in the Dead, came and joined me, and they played with the symphony. And then the hall was kind enough to let us continue playing after the symphony left the stage. And so both nights we played like a little extra special show without the symphony, with Bob and Jeff after the symphony was over. So those were both very memorable nights. And I think Phil's heard some of the recordings, but I think everybody's hopefully psyched that we're trying to do something with the music that's never been done, that I think is a worthy thing.
Yeah, that's kind of like what every Dead show was, trying to find some place that they've never been before, kind of. And I guess
And from talking to some of the family, it seems like Jerry had ideas about hearing some of his music with a symphony, and it never happened. So it's kind of nice in that regard as well.
Sing blue, hang your heart on laughing willow, straight down to the water, deep sea of love, beneath the sweet calm face of the sea, sweet undertow. Life may be sweeter for this, I don't know. See